All right, it's time for the after show Freeform Rock podcast. And with me, we don't have any Jerry, we don't got any Mooger, but we got the OG co-host here.
Yeah,
We got Lee, man. What's up, man? I've been thinking about you all week. I go, man, I haven't talked to Lee. I haven't texted Lee in a while.
yeah.
I should talk to that guy. And then he brought you up. I go, let's bring Lee on the show. I go, yeah, that's a great idea. What's
Cool.
up, brother?
I'm doing all right. I was listening to some music but then I was thinking my afternoon, I was thinking there's nothing to do, and I was actually feeling kind of lonely and sad. So you called right at the right time.
Right on, man. We got Travi Patty over here, man. He wanted you on. He wanted to talk to you, man.
Oh,
And we
all
were
right.
we were talking about you because we just did Journey Escape without you. And I go, that was a running joke when Lee was on the show. I would always tease him, we're gonna review Journey Escape. And he goes, no.
Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't on it, but I would have been even more than honest if I had been on it.
Where's the vodka at? Are you still drinking?
Um, yeah, but I have high blood pressure and I was taking medication.
Oh yeah, don't do that. I take medication, but I only drink on the weekends. But I've been mixing my whiskey with fruit punch.
Yeah.
So I got a chaser within the drink now.
I I could well that's a cool thing. I have drank sometimes after I take medication, but just right now my stomach's feeling good, so I'm thinking I can still act the same way I usually act when I'm
Lee,
sober.
you act the same way you always act. I've never seen any difference between drunk, sober, or drunk. But
That's either good or bad.
yeah, man. So Travi, man, what's going on? Talk to us.
No, man, just getting things packed up for the move to North Florida, but I always squeezed in time for albums and music, and lately I've been listening to a lot of Electric Light Orchestra,
Oh,
and they are definitely one of my favorite bands of all time.
oh,
You ever have that band where that time where you don't know what you want to listen to, and you just need something to kind of like get your mind charged up, and you know I,
I
I always put on Out of the Blue from Electric Light Orchestra. I played the full double album, and it just replenishes me, and it just clears my head. It's just great headphone music.
that's
Face
cool.
Face the Music and a New World Record, Discovery,
Oh,
Eldorado, all that stuff is amazing. I love Electric Light Orchestra.
right on.
Hey, I just found out that album we reviewed, Lee. What was that? Green? What was that Green album? Green.
Um,
God
um,
damn, I can't remember.
Who?
Oh, Spinach, Ultimate Spinach.
yeah.
Ultimate Spinach.
There was a guitar player in there who's really good.
Is it,
I
isn't
forgot who
there
it was.
isn't there a band called Bubble Puppy too?
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There's Bubble Puppy. There's freaking Sassafras.
Sassafras.
Um,
There's yeah, that one band that did that really weird song, the United States of America.
Oh, please,
That,
oh,
please,
yeah.
please,
that
please.
American Metaphysical Circus song. That song is such a trip.
Yeah. I like I like that album.
Yeah, it's good
And
for what it
I'm
is.
and there's only I think one other person I know who is not on Facebook as a friend of mine, but he's a good friend. And then he's probably the only other guy who likes some of their stuff, but even he will admit he doesn't like all of it.
Well, I
But
know. Well,
other than that,
I know that band only made one album.
yeah. And then they the one of the guys in the group he later he did another album with most of the guys in it, but it was credited to him.
Yeah,
And
Joe Bird.
yeah. Oh, you for once I get someone who knows what they're talking about on something like this. That's
Oh,
I
cool.
was that
love.
a dig? That was a dig
I
at me.
Once you
Well,
discover,
Mark, you know a lot about stuff that I don't.
once you
That's cool.
discover heavy metal and rock as a teenager, you get so into it that you want to look up everything about the stuff you're listening to.
That's kind of how.
And that's called being a music nerd. And I love it. And I
Yeah,
love that 60s psychedelic music. Some of
yeah.
it could go a little over my head, but a lot of it's really cool, like that United States of America album. That was
Oh
really
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And I if you ever want to hear some of the stuff on my channel, um, that would be interesting. I won't talk too much about it, except to say I have some stuff on there that I think you might like.
All right. I'll check it out.
It will be kind of heavy rock.
Very heavy,
Your
very
AI
heavy.
bands, Lee.
Well, that's why I didn't want to talk because I
Because
didn't
you
want.
know my opinion on
I'll
that.
Yeah,
check it out.
but
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I only use AI now, Lee, because you used to write the notes and I don't write grammar like you do. So I haven't fixed my grammar for freeform rock podcast notes because you set the bar so high on writing our notes that I couldn't live up to that expectations. And thank God for AI because I write everything that AI writes. It's just putting it in to not run on sentences and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
But I also do stuff with just regular piano and sing. I still put stuff like that on YouTube. So
Yeah.
I haven't just stopped doing regular music too.
Hey, I was giving you credit that I had to use AI to do notes because oh, he took off. We lost Lee, people. Uh,
No. Well,
I had so much more to say to him.
it's
Well,
okay.
hold on. I might get him back. He might have
Oh my God. I think I've had. Oh, I'm smoked out.
you're smoked out.
Oh,
There he is. He's back.
I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling it
We're
today.
still recording.
I'm
Something
good.
something happened with my
Yay.
phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
cool.
I'm
Or
used
just
to it, Lee. You know, what, 8 years working together in freeform? I'm used to that.
All right.
I said he'll be back. We
Yeah.
lost Lee. He'll be back.
you
But
know, we should just have Mark. You should ask us like our thoughts on bands. It could be any kind of artist, just so we can like have fun.
well, I'm
Go
gonna
for it.
ask you guys,
Yeah, ask
Lee,
us some
what's your
questions.
guys' thoughts on Poison?
Um,
Shit.
there's one album that they did that I think they did a couple of songs that were okay, but I do like the live thing they did for MTV. I think that's one of the best things that MTV put out, but that's probably the only good thing that they did.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the defender of Poison. Lee kind of defended them there. Travis said their shit. They
Plenty
are
of razzmatazz in that band.
they are party fun music. If you look at the time, they were a party band. They weren't the
You,
Van Halen party band, but they still kept the party moving forward.
you know,
Yeah,
They're not the
moving
best
them forward.
musician.
They kept moving them forward to the front door where they walked out.
Come on. They sang anthems. Look, ain't that ain't need nothing but a good time.
Yeah, I
How
remember
can
that.
I resist and looking for nothing?
I do, like I said, their live versions of those are good, but the studio versions just makes me think
the
of a slightly more heavy rock version of the Partridge Family.
The thing is, dude, they sing. I sing a song for most of us who are breaking our ass every day. If only the good life was such a crime, Lord. They're talking to the working man, the working woman. They're giving us thing. Every rose has its thorn. It's a fucking one of the best ballads ever made.
Ew.
And I love Take It Outside. They are fun. Poison doesn't take themselves too
you
seriously.
know,
You got all this music that they take themselves too seriously. Sometimes you don't want to think. Sometimes you just want to listen to something that is fun and makes you feel good and makes you want to party. And Poison is that band for me.
Well, my music is like that for most people. If they hear it, I do very non-thinking music.
You think way too much, Lee.
Well,
You're an overthinker.
I may not be a Poison fan, but personally, I like Bret Michaels. He supports the troops, so he's got my respect.
But the thing is, they're a fun band.
I don't think I like Bret Michaels personally. Nothing.
But I like CC, I like freaking Bobby, I like Ricky. They're all cool dudes. And Ricky came out and defended Brett, and I like that because those guys fight non-stop. They're brothers.
yeah,
But I'm just saying, I love Poison. I saw them with Warrant on the New Year's Eve concert. I've said this story many times. They left 30 minutes early. They did a countdown, Poison. And I understand they wanted to get back and party. They left us with the
yeah.
party. They put on a good show. Warrant put on a great show. One of the best shows I've seen. I was
Oh,
just disappointed that it was a New Year's Eve show and they didn't go to midnight. They stopped at 11:30 and did a countdown at 11:30. But it could have been different time zones. I got to give them that. I don't know.
yeah. But what I might have tried to do was, if it was in a like a music hall where groups come out afterwards, I would try to wait and give them some of my music. And if the people who were running the place said, "Hey, they're not coming out, and by the way, we don't support people giving music to people," I'll say, "Well, you don't need to support anyone else doing it, but you need to leave me alone, and I'm going to wait here." And if they said, "No, you're not going to wait here, we're closing the door," I would say, "Well, then close it, I'm staying." And then if they said, "We'll make you leave, we'll throw this ball of vodka outside, then I'll
Mm.
go out and catch it."
Hey, Lee, I got a great idea for AI music for you. Because the
Uh,
one thing that's missing from AI music for me is your voice. So what you need to do is record you singing that whole song and say, AI, put a backing band behind me with
I can
guitars.
do it because I have Audacity, which is a mixer, and I can add AI versions of my instrumental music and put my voice in it. But there's also
I but
uh, on
you
AI
do.
they also have a version of my voice that I can put on.
But I want your whole thing is because you're getting a full band behind to realize your lyrics of your songs, which is cool. But the one thing that's missing from it is your voice. I want you to take your voice, record you singing that whole song, and say, add my voice, but add a full band of guitar, bass, drums, keyboards. Add
I
that
know
to the song, but use my voice for it.
I know how to do it, and I'll do a whole album um all for you, and it will be called Album of Muck, for MAC.
Because what pisses me off is that you're not singing. I like your voice. You got an eclectic voice. You got an
That's
original voice.
weird.
No,
That's
everybody, Dr. Fuck loves your voice too, man. Come
Well,
on.
part of the reason I like AI is because I don't have my voice on it.
But I want your voice with AI music. Just get your voice.
I
What do you
can do
think?
it.
What do you think,
I
Travis?
can do it. But
What's up?
but
Do you want
Uh,
his voice and just have an AI band behind him, backing him up?
yeah, but that's up to Lee.
But what do you think? Don't you miss his voice than the pure
Yeah,
AI stuff he's doing with his lyrics? His voice is like right there in the pocket with what he's doing.
you know, I get.
but it sounds like a weirdo.
You're not a weirdo. You are a weirdo. Own
Well,
that.
but I want to not be a weirdo.
Lee,
What's wrong with being?
weirdos are my
Hey,
best friends.
I'm a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo.
Well,
I'm a weirdo. You know what?
I don't mean it like that. I mean, I want to. I don't want to sound like a foolish weirdo. I want to sound like a. Well, I mean, I want to be eccentric, but I don't want to be weird.
Brother, you got
Brother, brother,
brother, you got
brother.
plenty of wisdom, dude. You got a lot of wisdom.
Thank you.
You got a lot of
Your
wisdom right
Lee
there.
isms are awesome.
And
It's like I don't
oh
like
well,
that.
what are your thoughts, Lee, on the debut album from Fastway?
Oh, um,
We did a
I,
review.
Say what you
I,
will and stuff like that.
I, like it. In fact, the only time that I ever used cocaine, I listened to,
Exclusive.
to Fastway, um,
I need to write this shit down.
and it was good. And I also, was like, I was looking and I saw that my shoes were untied. So I said, "Wow, I know what
Wow,
I need to do. I just need to tie my shoes." And that wouldn't have dawned on me if
that's
I
awesome.
had not had had it. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's and those songs are great, like "Say What You Will" and "Heft" and
Oh yeah.
uh, "Easy Living" and "Far Far From Home" and
I remember that the second song on the album, "Homie, Touch Me, Do What You Want." Oh,
"We
then
Become One."
and then the third one, something like "All I Need," or I forget the name of it. It's like
Man,
uh,
it's such a kick.
it's
It's
like
kick ass.
it was the second and third song they skipped a little bit because of my phonograph, and I didn't like that. There was something a little bit tiny wrong technically with my album,
Uh,
but I remember having that album, and I remember having their second album, All Fired Up, and their third album, which I
it's
didn't like the third album as much, but I
yeah,
liked the
it's just it's hard to top the debut. Now, originally, now Mark, what are you doing? Do you like Fastway?
Oh, I love Fastway, dude.
Now the thing about that, well, the Way in Fastway was Pete Way from UFO,
And he never
and
recorded a single
and
thing on that album.
uh, and
yeah.
Fast Eddie Clark was the lead guitarist in
Hmm.
Fastway from Motorhead. But Pete Way still had a contract with UFO at the time, so he couldn't actually record with the band.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did anything together or if he just came and said, "Hi, I want to be in your band." And
I don't
okay.
know,
And
but
then right
he did
after
do it.
that happened,
He
he
did
said,
do it.
"Oh, I can't go.
He
I have to leave."
Pete
Oh, go
Way
on.
did do another band in the '80s after he left UFO. He did a band
Yeah.
called Wasted.
Yeah.
I remember
That
that one.
is
Eh,
that any good?
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's got a couple good songs here and there, but
Yeah.
UFO is definitely the best band he was in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the first album by UFO, the one with Boogie and all
No,
that
the
stuff.
Big Bolton era. That's when they were like space rock.
Yeah, I didn't like their second album. Half of it was good, the other half wasn't as good. And then their live album that they did with that first lineup, I didn't think was much. But
They got really good with Michael Schenker.
yeah, I mean, I like Michael Schenker, but I found that even though it was better than the second and third UFO albums, I thought that they were kind of like
You didn't like Force
lacking
It?
a bit.
I like Force It.
Actually, a little bit. I'm not saying I don't like them, but I mean, I was more into AC/DC when it came to the hard rock. To
Yeah,
me,
AC/DC is amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. To me, UFO was a little bit like AC/DC light. You know,
So,
not quite.
Travi Patty, AC/DC or Fastway?
Oh, AC/DC easily. And you know those two albums that came out the same year was Flick of the Switch and the debut from Fastway. Now, if we're going by those two albums, I would go with Fastway because a lot of people love Flick of the Switch, but
I'm one of them.
honestly, I don't like that album very much. There's like a couple good songs on there, but it's a letdown after For Those About to Rock for me. I like the title track. I like Guns for Hire, and I like Landslide, but I thought it was a terrible idea to not put the title track as the first song because the first song on the album, I forgot what it's called, but it doesn't grab me like
Oh,
how Go Down would grab me or Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap or Rock
oh
and Roll
yeah,
Damnation. I think
yeah.
they chose
Down
poorly
in
with
the
the opening
deep.
track than rather than just put the title track as the first song.
Well, I
I
said on
kind
a
of
former podcast I was on, we did review that album with Terrence, and I said it sounds like Back in Black Part Two. But since then, I've grown to love that album. I think it's really good. So,
I
There's
actually
a
at that
my
time I thought it was the best album that they did with Brian Johnson.
oh,
my two favorite Brian Johnson albums are Back in Black and Ball Breaker.
I
I-
love that the
I'll have
album
to
with
hear Ball Breaker.
what's that album? The
Those
album
about
with
rock.
I Feel Safe in New York City.
That's Stiff Upper Lip.
Yeah, that album rules, dude.
Oh,
That sounds like a song by the Manhattan Transfer. I feel safe in New York City. Do do
man, I love it, dude. AC, every time I'm stoned, I always listen to AC/DC. Well, I listen to AC/DC all the time, but it sounds especially good when you're stoned.
Well, you should also listen to Rush when you're stoned
I
too.
oh yeah, absolutely, Rush, and
Rush.
you
Oh,
know
I did.
Bon Scott.
go on, and then after you're done, I have some to say, but I'd like to hear what you say first.
Bon Scott liked Rush.
Yep.
Yep, he was into Rush and he was into Kiss. Bon
Yeah,
Scott toured with those two bands, and he said very nice things about Rush.
As he should.
Yeah,
yeah, um,
I I love Bon Scott. He is such a freaking
yeah. I did something where it's the original is still on YouTube, and it's called Yush, and it's just me doing my voice doing songs in the style of Rush's "A Farewell to King." I go like da 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 da. We are the dolls of Thor. Da, 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 da. And just recently, I did an AI version of it, which I didn't put on YouTube, but it sounds like a cool heavy rock progressive band, and then the singers are singing kind of high pitched like we are the dolls of Thor. And then there's a song called Great Gum Goddess. She's a great gum goddess. Da, 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 da. And so I might put it up. And then I also did a cover for it, which looks like a parody of Rush's cover. And then the originals though, they're still on YouTube. You just see me in bed like this, go like
I'm good.
but
I'm
but
good.
but but 12-minute songs and stuff.
Oh my God, that sounds hilarious. Uh,
Lee.
I can give you the link if you want, Mark.
oh yeah, we'll give Travis the link too.
Okay,
It's
I will
rare.
if you want it.
It is rare when I laugh so hard that I snort.
Oh,
Oh my
It's
God.
so rare. Oh my
Oh,
god. But
uh,
the Rush for a farewell to Kings. My God, that album is so amazing.
hell yeah.
Sing the X1, bitches. Freaking farewell to Kings, bitches. Freaking Xanadu, motherfucker. Vince Regal.
Xanadu,
Cinderella Man.
motherfucker. Lee, what do you think of Xanadu?
I that was for that
Not the movie.
for that song.
I like the movie.
My parody of that song was called "Pillows of Infinity," and
Oh yeah,
and
tell
and
me about it.
and it's like yeah, I can't remember the words, but I felt like do 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 woo. Yeah, but yeah, I had the Rush songbook where I tried to play their songs on piano, and they were hard. And Xanadu was a hard song to play, but I don't really like the studio version as much as I like the live version on Exit Stage
Oh
Left.
yeah,
Oh
live version
yeah,
way better.
absolutely. The live version's amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I like
Yeah.
Hemispheres as an album overall a little better. But I do like to hear um Cygnus X1 sometimes before I hear Hemispheres to get the whole song.
Now that's like the total like headphone music is Cygnus X1. Total mush, like total shroom.
Yeah.
Take some shrooms and listen to Cygnus X1. Sounds like you're in fucking outer space.
Well, fuck
Yeah.
yeah. That's great shit to get stoned on, by the way. So this next one. Listen to all three. Or the part, what is it, the Fear series where it has uh I think it goes to Roll the Bones and
You know, it's a fucking great Rush song is Losing It.
Losing It. Dude, that song makes me sad, but it's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great one. I
God,
love,
I
I love,
hate it when people like trash Neil Peart's lyrics. And
love
god
freaking,
dang, dude,
freaking.
this guy is a he's like a word god. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's up there with Paul McCartney and John Lennon with me. He's right there with them. That's just my opinion, though. What
Yeah.
about you
His
guys, songwriters?
Um,
favorite songwriter.
I would say generally for American pop, I would say Stevie Wonder's probably the best, but I also think that Paul McCartney, especially his first solo album, that is like some of the best stuff. And then so I'll leave it with those two for now.
Travis, songwriters, man.
Page and Plant.
Page and Plant, but Lennon McCartney.
Well, I they're in my top three. Yeah, definitely. Those two, Roger Waters,
Yeah.
Jeff
I'm
Lynne.
going.
Jeff Lynne.
Oh yeah.
I would put Tom Petty above Jeff Lynne.
Oh, Tom Petty too.
Yeah, I put Tom Petty
Definitely.
way above Jeff Lynne. I put Tom Petty as my number three. I take Lennon McCartney, Neil Peart,
Ooh.
and Tom Petty is my
I
top
needed,
three.
I needed that laugh. Honestly,
You need that right
it's
on.
been a long week. I needed to freaking let loose.
Let loose. But man, top songwriters are freaking so subjective, man. You get people right. It's like I put stuff on our group and people just make their own decisions, which is cool. It's like I put like top vocalists and people go Black and Lawless. Vocalists that weren't even mentioned. I even added Dio because I thought people would like get pissed off that Dio
Uh,
wasn't part of that. And they go, what about Jeff Tate? What about Robert Plant? What about this? What about that? You know, that's cool, man. I like seeing all these comments. I like people saying what they like, and that's really cool. I don't like when people get rude or
yeah.
crude or idiot, like just like attack you. Those people get blocked basically in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like, but man, we all have opinions on music,
Yeah.
and it's not wrong.
Yep. And I did there's a group that I did, even though you might not want to hear it because it's AI, but it was based upon songs that I did with my voice, and the group is called Yump. And then one song I do is called Chew My Food, and it goes, I like to chew my food. I like to chew my food. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. I like to chew my food. And it got likes. People like it. And so if you want to hear some cool um um basic heavy rock, listen to Chew My Food by Yump, and I think that you might get into it.
You should make a song about Star Trek.
uh, I do it for you because I don't care for Star. I mean, I
What?
I'll watch it once in a while to see if it gets better, but I never really cared for Star Trek.
I should have asked that question. Lee's opinion is not the Freeform Rock podcast opinion because Jerry loves Star Trek. So
Yeah,
I don't know about Mooger. But man, what do you like Star Wars better?
I don't like either better. I like
Okay, that's okay then.
Outer
I'm good.
Limits and I like
Twilight Zone.
Outer Limits. Well, Lost in Space.
Lost in
I
Space is
like
awesome.
I like those better.
Do you know why you like Lost in Space, Lee? Do you know
Uh,
why?
well, I was a little kid back then, so I didn't. But
It's
why?
because you found out Billy Mummy was part of Barnes and Bards and did a freaking weird song called Fish Heads.
Actually, I knew about Billy Mummy about 20 years before they did Barnes and Barnes. I was a little kid when I saw Lost in Space.
I know, but when you saw him doing a Lee song, come on, fish heads,
But that was
bully,
after
bully,
I already
fish
liked
heads.
it. But but
I
but but
I
it just
know, but the thing
added to
is,
the fact that I liked him.
it solidified your thing with Billy because he was like you. He makes weird songs.
Well, the thing that would solidify is if I ever get to meet him,
Yeah,
then that would be cool. Then
yeah.
that way I could plead with them to do music with me.
Billy Mummy.
Yeah.
Lee wants to do music with you. I will tag him in this podcast so he
Hey,
can
thank
watch it.
you.
So, Bill, do you know Billy Mummy, Travis?
Yeah, he was in the Twilight Zone.
Oh yeah, take you to the cornfield, right?
Yeah,
I
and he
don't
was in a
like you.
couple other ones.
You never saw Lost in Space?
No.
Oh, Lost in Space is a great sci-fi show, dude. Even the movie's pretty good. I like the movie.
Oh, I saw the movie. That was shit.
I liked it.
Oh,
Watch it again, you might like it. I always say that when people don't like what I like because I'm a dick. But yeah, but the thing is, the Lost Space Show is pretty cool. Billy Mummy and the Lockharts were in like the horror movies like Leprechaun, June Lockhart, and other Lockhart. Uh, they've been in all these cheesy horror movies after Lost in Space. So
yeah,
check that shit out, man. But
yeah.
Travis, man, what are you listening to, man? What are you listening to?
Oh, Electric Light Orchestra,
Well, we
Pink
know
Floyd.
that. You said that already.
Pink Floyd. I've been listening to a lot of Pink Floyd, especially Animals.
The best Pink Floyd album, by the way.
Oh yeah. Do you like Jeff Lynne's album Armchair Theater?
Who?
Armchair Theater by Jeff Lynne.
No, I haven't heard that one.
Oh,
Okay, that one I got for 50 cents. And then when I heard it I thought that I paid too much for it. But but I'll listen to it again. It's like a 15-minute album. It's like there's 10 songs and they're all like about 2 minutes long or something. But
So it's punk rock then.
uh, it's it's actually
I'm,
sounds a
I'm
little
good.
bit more like the Traveling Wilburys, but like
I
they're
love the Traveling Wilburys.
their shortest
Oh God,
whatever it is.
You don't like the Traveling Wilburys,
I
Travis?
don't. I love Jeff Lynne and I love Electric Light Orchestra, but and I
You
like the
don't like
movie.
End of the Line?
No, not
You
at
know, like
all.
it's all right, riding around in the breeze.
Ah,
And,
shit.
if you live the life you choose. And it has Roy Orbison with those beautiful
Yeah.
vocals on End of the Line. Oh my God, dude. What's wrong with you? That's
Yeah.
one of the greatest
A
songs of
lot
all
of
time.
things.
End of the
A
Line.
lot of things are wrong with me, dude.
Handle with care. Oh my God, it's a great
Dude,
song. The
Yeah.
second Traveling Wilburys album, not so good. The first one is amazing.
Hey, Mark, have you ever heard Hindu Love Gods?
Yes,
what?
Do you like them?
they're okay.
Oh,
Hindu love gods.
Hindu love gods.
yeah, yeah. Well, at least I think they're okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's with Peter Buck and Mike Mills and Warren.
Yes, I remember we talked
Oh
about
yeah,
them. Yeah, they're
oh
really
yeah,
good.
and I'm now mentioning it to Travis, and it's Warren Zevon. The only good album that I liked from him was the one he made in the '60s called "Wanted Dead or Alive," but that was was when he was just known as Zevon. After that, the stuff he did, I'm really not a big fan of it. But I think
Agree.
that the reason I found out the reason why Hindu Love Gods came out was because they were all just drunk and just jamming, and it wasn't supposed to come out. And then when the record company put it out, they all got really angry because they're like, "We were just in the studio jamming and just having drunk fun, and you weren't supposed to put this out." So that's what I. That's probably why it's the only good thing he's done since.
Peter Buck?
No, Warren Zevon, Peter Buck. I like his stuff.
Have you heard the new who's the singer of REM?
Michael
Uh,
Stipe.
Michael
yeah,
Stipe.
I
He's
haven't.
got new stuff. He's got a new solo album coming out, and he's already put song out on this show with Steve Carell. I can't remember.
Oh, but
I
is
can't
it good?
remember it. It's really good.
Oh,
Hindu Hindu love gods. School of Fish.
Go check it out, man. Have
Remember
you
school?
ever?
Did you
I,
really think of School of Fish, Mark?
I
oh,
don't like schoolfish. No.
Oh God.
oh. I remember. I got an a single by School of Fish, and one of the reasons why I bought it was because it was on 78 speed, and you had to play it from back to front because it was backwards the grooves. So I
What,
thought that was kind of cool.
what were you asking me, Mark? I'm sorry.
I forgot. I'm drinking also.
Oh man.
The school of fish, no, I don't like them. Uh, I keep hearing about this band called Bad Brains. Are they any good?
I don't like them.
Okay, so you
I
just
didn't really care for them. But I have to hear more. But yeah,
Dave Grohl is a huge fan of them, and I,
I
I just don't get it.
that's
I like Minor Threat. I like a lot of old punk bands.
I like
Suicidal
this
is my
Descend,
favorite.
Descendants.
Descendants rule. Uh, Here in my van, I could piss on the floor.
Fear.
I love Descendants, man.
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Well,
Suicidal tendencies, possessed to skate.
Uh, I'm just,
like
which version do you like better? The one with Trujillo or the
The
other
one
guy?
that you want, the one with Trujillo.
The Trujillo is
Yeah,
better, right?
yeah,
It's
I
way
it's very
best
good.
cuts.
I like a group called Desperate Bicycles. They're they're
What?
What?
they're they're like they came out like around like either the late 70s or the early 80s, and they I'll send do you can you hear stuff from, like, if I send you MP3s, can you hear them from where you are?
My Dropbox? Yeah.
Yeah, either that, or yeah, either of you, or if I give them the on email them, but I mean, or Travis, I might be able to give you a link to the album. They're like a they're they're kind of considered to be a punk band, but they're more like if the Kinks weren't quite as tight, and then they kind of sounded like they were drinking a little too much while they record the music, but it's still good, fun party songs,
Oh, check it out.
and
Yeah.
and I really like it, and it's one of the few albums that hasn't any kind of re-release or any kind of CD issue, but you can find it online because a lot of people have posted the vinyl of it, and it all sounds like the copy that I actually had, as if someone found my old copy and passed it around to people who uploaded it. But yeah, I'll I'll send it to you.
And
Well, you know what? That's one hell of a name for a band. Desperate
Yeah.
Bicycles. What about Desperate Bicycles? What
that's
about the
for
reluctant?
bicycles.
What about the reluctant stairwells?
Mm. Well,
Joking with you.
one
That's
friend
good,
of mine
man.
who I haven't talked to in a long time, because it's just been a long time, and I don't know how to contact him, but he was originally in my band a long time ago, and he um when we were going to do a new band together, we were thinking of names, and um one of the names he thought was the Chloridated Crocodiles, And then one of our other members said, no, that's not a good name. And I thought, it's okay. So then this guy thought of the Waterlogged Fingers, which the other guy didn't really like. And then so the other guy thought of names, and then we were like, yeah, that's good. And they went, no, I don't really like it. And so the group didn't actually get formed because I wanted to make sure we had a name first. And they thought, well, we can record music first and then do the name. But it was a short-lived group where all we did was discuss names and never come up with
That sounds familiar in the industry. People break up over, I don't want that name. Fuck that shit. I'm gone.
yeah.
It's like, damn, there's a lot of good musicians that have done that, man. But I want to take us out, man, because I'm getting tired. I'm
Okay.
stoned. I'm drunk. Travis, man, tell us something to listen to. Give us something from your,
Ooh. Listen to Suicidal Tendencies, Join the Army.
yeah. But also go to Prime Cuts and listen to the songs that Trio redid. Because
Exactly.
he's I think Trujillo is the best bassist they ever had. And also listen to what's the side band with him and Mike? Uh God God damn, I know that band. Therapy. Therapy with Ozzy singing therapy. Oh, God, Infectious Grooves. Go
Also,
listen to some Infectious Grooves. That band grooves and take a shot.
Okay. It was
also listen to the
time I've ever,
debut. Also
I mean,
listen to the debut album from Mindfunk. If you ever heard of Mindfunk
I have.
before, Sugar Ain't So Sweet, Big House Burning, Sister Blue. That's like kind of funk metal, but it's
Yeah.
really good stuff.
I mean, I have
Mindfunk.
at least heard of infectious groups, but I haven't heard them. But Mindfunk, I haven't even heard of.
Right. You should listen to the groove that makes your body move. Take a shot.
Are you into thrash like speed metal, Lee?
Oh,
I like Chastain.
Oh,
You
Chastain's
know.
great. You should check out the band Onslaught.
Oh, okay. I
On
also liked um the group Zoetrope. They 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 have an album out called Amnesty, and they call themselves hardcore thrash street metal, and they
this
were
is
on the label Combat, which was one of my favorite labels for old metal.
Megadeth. It was on Combat Records,
yeah.
right?
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, another great band is it's Hallows Eve. You ever heard of Hallows Eve? Is a great band.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they have a song called Speed Freak, and there's a song they have a song called Plunging into Megadeth,
Huh.
and they
Oh,
do a really good cover of Queen's Sheer Heart Attack.
Nice.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they're a good band. I dig them a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take us out by
All right.
saying
Right.
Extreme Rules. Check out that band Extreme. Because you guys, nobody gives
The
them love. Nuno is one of the greatest guitar players of all time in my top five.
and the songs that most people don't like from their new album are the only songs that I do like from it.
Well, what are those songs you don't like?
The last few songs. I
I
actually the
I
ballads better.
I love those last few songs, by the way. Check out our review on we did a review on Extreme Six, Lee. So check that
Okay.
out.
All
See
right.
what you think. With Al Horta was on there. It's pretty cool. So man, I
All
love you
right.
guys, man.
I
Take
love
us
you
out,
too.
Travis. You take
Oh,
us out, man.
Like, subscribe, share the Freeform Rock Podcast. Rock on, people.